What's up, people? It's Dylan Alexander. Thanks for checking me out. Today, I want to talk about why I stopped eating meat. As of today, August 29th, 2025, it's been about just over 5 weeks for me without eating any meat, which is a record for me. Since maybe I was a baby or a toddler, I'm guessing I had baby food. But I've been wanting to do this really for the past about 2 or 3 years, and I've been having little successes here and there. But I would go on a nice, week long streak, and then I go back to eating meat, and I would eat meat like once a week, and I was like, okay, I'll balance it out. But you know, I've I've done a lot of research. I've gathered a lot of information because I think this is an important thing. What we eat is very important. And over this course of time of gathering information and really learning the human body, I really come to the conclusion that it's not something we really should be eating. Whether you believe it or not, I don't care what you believe. I already know what it is. We're not really supposed to eat that, man. Honestly, meat, if you want to eat meat, that should be like some last resort type of thing where you have nothing else. There's no other options. You're like lost in the woods and you have to eat something. Then it makes sense. But we live in a world where we have access to like so many fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and just basically plants that are edible, and they're good for us too, by the way. And it just it just dawns on me where everything just makes sense. All the dots connect. Where I ask myself, why are people so sick? I live in the United States of America, man. This is the land of the free, home of the brave, opportunity. It's a lot of abundance out here. You can have whatever you want. And yeah, we're one of the sickest nations in the world. One of the most obese and just unhealthy nations. And we have access to anything. We can eat however we want. And it just dawned on me where I just connected the dots, where I'm just looking out. I'm looking at the restaurants, the fast food joints, the fine dining, the grocery stores. And there's just so much meat. There's so much of it. It's like we've been programmed to eat it with every meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I know where you're coming from, where you're thinking about this. If you still eat meat on the regular and you think you need it, I'm here to tell you you don't. You actually should be avoiding it. There's so many things wrong with it. I don't even know where to start. Morally, it's terrible, okay? We should not have factories of chickens and cows and pigs and fish and lambs and goats. We shouldn't have factories of these animals mushed up in factories and cages on conveyor belts, just going through the assembly line to get packaged up, sliced up, and diced up for our satisfaction, to meet the demands of the business quotas that they have, and to meet the American demand. And not just America, this is all over the world, by the way. The whole world is brainwashed. So morally, it's wrong. But let's say you don't care about that. You say, man, I gotta have it. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the health, right? The health of it is messed up too. First off, man, if you look this up, man, there's carcinogens that come when you cook meat in any form. If you cook any kind of meat in any way, it releases a toxic carcinogen, which is basically something that is poisonous and can lead to many diseases, many like cancer and all kind of other stuff, right? And you got to ask yourself, man, why are people so sick in this country, man? We're so obese and the cancer's out of control. It's so normal. It's like, man, it's almost like musical chairs. You know, you just like, man, everybody's just waiting around to see, man, I hope I don't catch it. It just falls out the sky. Somebody's going to get it one day. I hope, you know, eventually it's like almost like we're almost guaranteed to get that or some kind of illness. The number one leading cause of death is heart disease. And eating meat is a very big time cause of that, right? But nobody questions it. It's just, oh, I guess your heart just goes out eventually. Genetics. And I don't really want to bring up too much of the medical industry because I know this video is going to get flagged. So I got to kind of bounce around it. Got to finesse my way through this topic, but bear with me. I'm saying you gotta ask yourself, man, these doctors, they're not here to like really stop us from getting ill. They're not trying to prevent us from getting ill. They can tell you certain things, but our society's like, it's just an alley-oop to get us into those facilities, to get sick and to start paying some medical debt, to start just jacking your life up in all kinds of ways. Kidney failure. Fun fact, heavy amounts of protein leads to kidney failure. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's huge. It's a big thing nobody knows about, nobody talks about, and your kidneys are vital. A lot of people getting kidney failure, they don't even realize it. And if you ain't got no kidney, your kidneys ain't filtering, and most people's kidneys do not filter. Believe it or not. Listen, I got so much, it's so deep. And protein is one of the main causes of this. So let's back up, right? Because I'm a former athlete. Well, I'm really still an athlete. I'll still be working out. I'm still in shape, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm still out here, active. And I grew up, especially like in high school when I was playing football, and my main goal at the time was to get bigger. I wanted to get more muscle. I wanted to get stronger, more athletic. And the first thing they tell you, hey, get your protein up. Protein. And I had all the proteins. I had all the powders, all the muscle milks, eat a whole bunch of extra chicken and rice, cottage cheese, all that, man. I did everything. All the protein sources you can think of, I was on it, man. I wanted to get swole. Just trying to force myself to get bigger, man, gain weight. And I worked out a lot. I did a lot of weightlifting. And I got to tell you, man, I'm naturally a pretty slim guy. The most, I'm 5'11", about 6 foot. We'll say 6 foot because it sounds good. I'm about 5'11 and a half. But the most I've ever weighed was about like 189, 190. And that was like after my freshman year of college, where I was just on it. I was working out hard, stayed in the gym, lived in the gym, constantly eating to try to bulk up, forcing myself to get bigger because I wanted it, just because I want to be bigger. And I wasn't even on my football team at that time. I was just trying to get swole. 189 tops. My body was like, man, we're not really supposed to be this big, man. I wasn't fat or nothing. I just like had a little extra bulk on me. But looking back on that, it was ridiculous to try to force myself to get to a size that I'm not really supposed to be. And the amount of protein I was eating was ridiculous. And looking back, I was just lucky to be young and able to my body could handle all that BS I was doing, eating anything and everything. God knows what kind of chemicals was in the stuff I was eating. But the whole protein thing is it's just a lie. You don't need protein at the level we think. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. I probably should have all the numbers and stuff, but you guys can do the research yourself. I really want you to do your own research. But in human breast milk, they break down the micronutrients in breast milk, right? And it's like mostly carbohydrates in the breast milk. It's mostly carbs and a lot of sugar, right? Good sugars. Sugar's another thing we got to talk about, and there's like a small amount of protein in the milk. It's a very I want to say like less than 7% or something. It's protein. It's very small. And it just makes sense that the best food for a baby has very small amounts of protein. And you would think that if protein's important, it would be like a big percentage of the breast milk, but it's totally not. It's carbs. That's what our body feeds off of is carbs. It's ATP, it's sugars. That glycogen that your muscles store, right? To give your muscles energy to use. But yet, we think we need protein. So it's just amazing how we think. The psychology of the brainwashing is so deep that we think we need meat on every meal. I'm talking about if you go out to eat with people and you don't have meat on your plate, they think something's wrong. And if we think protein is like just for muscles, right? If we think that's the case, isn't that just like a superficial thing to focus on that? Like, I need my protein. I got to have my... And it doesn't even really go to our muscles like we think it does. It's really amino acids, which is the base structures of protein. Protein is a complex. It's complex. It's got to be broken down. Your body has to break down the protein into amino acids. Listen, man, I'm throwing a lot of science at you. Bear with me. I don't want to do too much. I'm giving you a surface level vibe of it. But I'm saying all of this to say, man, I did my research. I understand it. We don't need protein, man. We don't need meat. In fact, we're really not supposed to eat it. Like I said, we don't really have the digestive tract for protein. If you look up carnivores' digestive tracts, it's very short. It's very smooth, and it's designed to get the meat in and out quickly. It's not all these curves and you know what I'm saying, and turns and twists like ours. If you look at ours, it's like we have like feet, like I don't know how long, but it's like 30, 40, 50 feet of just pure intestines. And with all these little folds that are supposed to be, digesting and absorbing, plants and fruits, breaking that down. But when you put dead carcasses in there, and it just gets trapped, it gets stuck, and we get all kind of crazy diseases caught up, and it goes bad. All that stuff decomposes in there, it gets stuck, and we have so many people have so much waste just trapped inside of them, walking around. They stink. They got constipation. They got all kind of illnesses. It's so deep. I don't even have time in this video to break it all the way down. The lymphatic system, that's a whole nother thing. No, the scientists, doctors don't ever talk about the lymphatic system, which is your sewage system. It's crazy. But we're not meat eaters. We're not supposed to, man. Look at gorillas and primates, monkeys. They're frugivores. These guys eat mainly fruit. They don't even eat meat. And a gorilla is huge. A gorilla will kill anybody. Easy. Strong. And you think we're not even close to as big as a gorilla, and yet we think we need to be all meat eating and Look at these bodybuilders. They're proteined up and they die faster than anything. Look, I know I'm all over the place in this video. I'm a passionate guy about this because it's really, if you're a conspiracy theorist, this is one to get into. Look it up. Go down the rabbit hole. Understand why they're trying to feed us meat all the time. It's ridiculous. It's not right. People are dying at crazy rates. Nobody's talking about it. And everybody acts like they don't know what's going on. It's a big mystery. How are we all dying with heart disease and cancers and kidney failures and liver disease and stomach, pancreas? Everything's just going bad. Our diet, man, our diet is whacked out. And on top of the food, the fake food, the processed food with a bunch of chemicals slapped together. Don't get me started on that. I haven't even gotten to that. I'm just talking about the meat, let alone the processed BS that they call food and junk food. It's not even food. It's just chemicals slapped together to taste good. And don't forget meat. You can't even eat meat raw. You should be able to eat food in its raw, natural state. You should be able to pick it up and eat it like an apple or orange or any melons or, peel off, grapes. You can, what I'm saying? You can easily get to the food and you ain't got to cook it. You don't have to put no seasonings on it to make it taste good. Ask yourself this, man. Why are we doing this? You shouldn't have to force food to taste good. If it was meant to be eaten, you should be able to eat it straight from the plant, straight from the tree, straight from the root, whatever it is. None of us are going out here and hunting a lion hunting, a cow or chicken with our bare hands and eating it straight like a real carnivore and tasting the blood and it's all delicious like a real carnivore. A real carnivore eats all that stuff. That's where all the real nutrients are in the blood and the organs and just getting straight into it raw. Boom, because they like the taste of the flesh. They love it, the taste of the muscles, raw. Heart still beating, delicious. They love it. Us, it's disgusting. But we're far away from that. We don't have to hunt our food. We just go to the store or restaurant. It's already prepared for us. And you know what I'm saying? Or if you go to the grocery store, you got to prepare it, make it good, cook it up so you get all the bacteria and stuff out of there. Come on, man. I hope I'm making sense to somebody. Listen, do some research. I know I dropped a lot on this video a little bit. I went a little bit too all over the place and I apologize for that. But I hope you caught something here to wake you up. I'm here to try to help your life out. And hopefully you start eating better, man, because, man, I started eating mostly fruit, veggies, and within like a couple weeks, I lost like 15 pounds, man. I talk about it, maybe like almost 20 pounds. And I'm still the same size. I'm not really like super skinny or nothing. It was straight waste. It was just stuff stuck in there because fruit is really good. It's an astringent. It pulls out waste naturally. If you eat some like watery fruit, grapes, oranges, apples, melons, any juicy fruit, if you just eat a bunch of those for a couple days, watch how much weight you lose. Watch how you start pooping out some stuff. It's going to be a mess, but you got to get it out of you because a lot of us got stuff up in us and we got to get it up out of us. Because if you don't, that's going to keep rotting and keep creating an environment for just disease and death and hell. So I hope this video, man, I hope it helps you. Take it serious. Your life is serious, man. You only get one body. Don't play with it. Don't be an experiment out here. They want you to be science experiments. They know what this stuff does to our bodies. They know what it does. And they want you to keep eating this BS because it's going to put you in the system. And that's money. That's cha-ching. Yep, we got another one, folks. Don't be that. Be one of the people that says, no, I'm done. And let's bankrupt them cats, man. Let the hospitals be just for like if you break a bone or something. You don't want to just be there because of because you caused it over long decades of eating nonsense. Okay? So do your research. Don't let me just talk. I'm telling you the truth. This the Matrix though, you know, the Matrix don't want us talking like this. So who knows if this video gets flagged or something. So hopefully this helps, man. Do your research, man, and I hope it helps, man. All right. Let me know what you think though in the comments, man. If you agree, you disagree. I'm gonna just let you know. I'm gonna clap back if you disagree, man, because I gotta get more research to put it on you. All right. Leave a like if you liked it, man, and subscribe for more content. I got more stuff on the way. I'll holla at y'all on the next one, man. Peace.